Good morning, everyone. This is Gideon Cheng here. I hope everyone would choose to stay happy today and focus only on the positives and remove any negative thoughts, emotions, and situations that aren't even true. Let us not get deceived no matter what. I wanted to briefly chat about life today, and today's topic is bearing spiritual fruits. And the eighth spiritual fruit that we must learn to bear is gentleness. Yes, God instructs us to be gentle. That's hard, and sometimes it's impossible. But we can do it if we ask God and pray to God to change us. We should never be harsh to our wives and children. But when they disrespect you and don't even listen to you the first time or even the 15th time, what do you exactly do? Do you abandon them and set up another family with a new wife? God hates divorce, friends. When you're an executive and your boss, CEO of your company, always yells at you or doesn't even care if you yell or be harsh to your own subordinates in your own division or team, do you just follow your boss and let out your stress onto your subordinates too? And if they tolerate them, you quickly promote them too? That is not being the salt and light of this world, for sure. We are making zero difference in that area if we do that. We cannot follow our worldly bosses. We must be completely different from this world, never the same. Instead, we need to stick our neck to be different at work. Are you a pastor at church? And do you happen to treat your wives harshly just because she makes no sense and insists on nonsense stuff away from God? Do you yell? Do you curse at your own children when no one is looking? Do you happen to let out your negative emotions onto your assistants and people who came to volunteer at your church? These things are all happening as we speak behind the curtains, friends. We just don't talk about them. We cannot be gentle unless we strive to love ourselves first in our God-given situations. We must take time intentionally to take a walk outside before your anger blows up. When you are frustrated with your spouse, children, coworkers, subordinates, volunteers at your church, students at your schools, take a walk first for 15 minutes. Or if it isn't your time to take a break, just don't think and don't say anything for 30 minutes. Grab a cup of coffee. Don't even talk about it. Instead, take 30 minutes away from the scene or situation and start thinking about what you have done wrong first. What did I not fully understand from the other's perspectives? Why are they doing the same thing that I had asked them not to do? Do they need more time? Was I not too patient as God asked us to do? And think about what you need to do differently the next time and jot them down on your notes. Just 1 to 3 things at the most, and put those things onto your reminders on your phone and let it remind you 2 to 3 times a day. And make sure you don't go back to the same person for at least 1 to 2 days. If they are your children or spouse, just sleep separately for a couple days. You don't have to sleep together every day and argue, right? Just for a temporary break away from your spouse and children. If this is your boss, just communicate with emails and just stay away for 1 to 2 days. Find your sanity and choose gentleness 24/7. God will be happy and He will reward you. Also, Google search keywords like gentleness, space, Bible verses. This is what I believe, that you can try to be gentle 24/7. Also, I truly believe the other definition of being gentle is simply to be flexible in situations, which means when God tells you to go, then you go no matter what, and solely on the faith in God. When God tells you to stop, then you stop no matter what. This leads to ultimate obedience that God wants in our lives. Obedience leads our lives to God-pleasing lives and a blessed life. That is what being gentle before God means.